In this video, I'll tell you about making this 3D nut in AutoCAD, and to make this nut, I'll start with the Polygon tool. So I'll go to the Polygon, and right now we need to make a hexagon, so I'll type 6 and press enter. Now it will prompt you to specify the center of polygon, so click anywhere and that will be the center. Now we have two options, either inscribed or circumscribed. So now look at the dimension which is provided for this hexagon. So the dimension is 34.64 and that's the distance between two parallel sides of the polygon. Now let's move to this Polygon tool and hover our cursor and it will show the two types of polygon. So clearly in this case we have the second kind of polygon, because just look at the second kind of polygon in which we have the point 1 and 2 indicated clearly with this green marker, and if you connect point 1 and 2 then that will form the radius of the dotted circle. So obviously that's the circle which we need, the inscribed circle and the circumscribed, and in the second case the polygon is outside the dotted circle. Now in this case we have the diameter of that circle because the distance between parallel side is given. Okay, so clearly we know the diameter, so we can find out the radius as well. So we will take the second case, which is circumscribed. All right, now let's go to circumscribed. And look at this, so we now have that radius value. So let's add the radius, which is 17.32, and you can clearly see that the diameter is 34.64, so that makes the radius as 17.32. Now press enter and here we have the polygon. All right, now I'll add a circle. So I'll go to this circle tool, but I'll select 3-point circle. Now I'll click on any of these 3 points of the polygon. There we have it. And now let's go to the circle tool again and add one more circle with the same center, and this time add a radius of half of 25.2. So we can directly add the diameter, so I'll just go to diameter and the diameter is 25.2. Press enter and there we have it. So the required circle is now added. Now let's go to this home icon and let's add the height here. So I'll go to extrude, select the circle on the end, and now we need to add the height in the downward direction. We want it here. For that I'll add minus value, so minus 14. Press enter. There we have it. All right, now let's go to the solid tool and let's select fillet edge. Now I'll add a fillet of radius 4, so I'll go to radius and add a radius of 4 and press enter, and I'll select this edge as well as this edge and press enter twice to add the fillet. So right now the shape must not be very clear to you, but to make it clear I'll go to this visual style and change it to hidden, and now it must be clear up to a certain extent. And now using the reference of this we will create the remaining geometry. So let's now go to extrude again, select this hexagon, press enter, and again I'll move in the downward direction, but this time I'll just make sure that it passes completely through that cylindrical shape like this. Alright, so now we have these two shapes which are completely intersecting one another, and in this case we want only the part which is common in these two shapes. For that, let's change the view a little bit, maybe to shade it to make things clear, and there we have it. So that's the clear shape. You can clearly see what are the parts which we have intersecting here. So we want only the intersecting parts. Now for that I'll go to this intersect tool from the solid editing panel. Now select the hexagon, then select this cylinder and press enter, and look at this. So instantly we'll get the part which we need, and that's the common part of both the shapes. Now we only need to cut the groove here, and for that go to press pull, select this circle and just move it down. There we have it. So groove is now formed, and that's the final nut shape which we needed.